Alright YouTube, you read the title, you know what this vlog is, my review of Avatar Fire and Ash, but real quick I want to show off these Pokemon, which are starter Pokemon, fan-made Pokemon I created, or based on a creation I saw in Google Images. So there's the grass, the water, and the fire, which are very reminiscent of the Avatar characters. So I'll say I really enjoyed this movie, as I had high expectations, and it's honestly probably my favorite movie of the year, which I expected. So I could talk forever about how visually stunning it is and how, creative the lore is, but what really stands out to me about this movie, at least for like the first hour or so, is it's sort of just, I was just zoomed in and just like so focused that I'm almost forgot how good it was for the first half, because it's like by the time we're like, oh, we're in the second half, it's like, oh wow, the first half went by, if that makes sense, which kind of reminds me of the first season of Arrow and a little bit of the 2022 The Batman, where it's like, similar length, and sort of by the time it's over you realize like, wow, that was really good, but you're sort of like, while you're focused in, aware of how good it is, if that makes sense. So I'll talk a little more about the characters who are super interesting. I really like the family dynamic of Jake Sully and his kids. One of his sons passed away, which his brother is super sad about that, and definitely burdens a lot of self-hatred for himself, and him and his dad kind of clash a little bit. So in the end that does kind of work out. I know, spoiler-free review, so I'll not go into too much, but I will say the villains were also incredible, from the Corporal Marine, whose name I always forget, but I know he's portrayed by Stephen Lang, who this actor and this character kind of reminds me of Deathstroke from Batman and Teen Titans. But I'll say the villainess was definitely super cool, the Ash lady, whose name I also forgot, but I don't know. I really enjoyed this movie, so I guess I can't even focus on the characters' names, because I'm either forgetful about characters' names for movies I haven't been super committed to viewing. But overall, incredible movie. And going back to what I was saying about the visuals, it's definitely a visually stunning movie, and not just with the colors, but also a lot of the sort of dogfight scenes with the spaceships are incredible. In something that my good friend who I saw this movie with said is he felt that it was definitely kind of, or somewhat at least, realistic in terms of the war zone or sort of war movie aspect, which is definitely incredible. So overall, definitely a great way to come to the end of the year and before Christmas with this movie. So 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10 for me, favorite movie of the year. So no spoilers, but I will say I'm really excited for Avatar 4 and have nothing but excitement and happiness for this franchise that I want to watch more of. So until then, thank you guys for watching. See you more soon. Goodbye. Alright, not goodbye. I want to talk more about this movie. So say one thing I was kind of expecting more but didn't see was sort of more music. Like when I heard that there was soundtracks exclusive, or music songs exclusive for this movie, I was hoping it would be in like the actual movie, so I was kind of anticipating that. But definitely made for a good credit scene, and I also enjoy the water people aspect, or the water avatar versions, and them bonding with Jake Sully and his family is super cool. So yeah, overall, great movie. Can't wait for the 4th one. I'm out of things to say because I have no script, so this time, goodbye for real.